Okay, so we're on the home stretch group. The final two skills for backing away from addiction, remember it's DCBA, are the A skills. These are alternate rebellion and adaptive denial. And both of these are really harnessing effectiveness, mindful effectiveness in the service of reducing addictive behaviour. So, alternate rebellion is paying homage to the fact that for many people, addictive behaviour serves the function of rebelling. So this is the skill of honouring the urge to rebel without doing harm to yourself. Because when you think about it, using drugs or engaging in any kind of addictive behaviour is profoundly ineffective. It disrupts completely your ability to access or attain your life worth living goals or have any quality of life. And so this is basically figuring out how you can get that, you can honour that urge to rebel and get that kick out of rebelling that addictive behaviour previously served you. Because if this is important to you, many people find, sometimes from the outset, and sometimes as their clean time continues, life starts feeling pretty boring, dull, flat, stale, and then there comes the urge to just mix it up a little bit. And if you can mix it up in ways that don't harm you or other people, that's going to make it easier to continue to avoid acting on addictive urges. So, one person I worked with, adolescents tend to love this skill. And one adolescent I worked with lived in kind of this chi-chi, posh neighbourhood where everybody was pretty proper and had quite manicured lawns and, you know, things looked just so. And she got a great kick out of just randomly leaving a milk carton sitting in the middle of the footpath. I think you guys call it sidewalk. So just sitting there in the middle of the footpath/sidewalk. And neighbours would come up to it and kind of look at it and just be really discombobulated. And they'd pick it up or not want to touch it, and they just would not know what to do. And she would see this, and she got so much amusement out of watching these kind of little scenarios play out. And the mystery of the milk carton, because she would just put one out every now and then and just kept on happening around the neighbourhood. And people were kind of going bananas on their Facebook group trying to figure out what this was all about. And another person who a team member of mine was working with, she looked like butter would not melt in her mouth. And one of the things that she particularly enjoyed about drug use was that it was sneaky, that she was sneaking around and doing something secret that nobody else knew about, and that she just got such a kick out of that. So what she came up with for her alternate rebellion, I love this, was guerrilla gardening. Guerrilla gardening essentially involves going around spots that have been uncultivated and making them beautiful. And so this was consistent with her values. It was also leveraging contributing. It was really stacking up a whole host of skills, and it was certainly alternate rebellion for her. She just got such a kick out of beautifying these spots in the dead of night with her community of fellow guerrilla gardeners. So give some thought to the things that you can do. It might involve colouring your hair a different colour, wearing mismatched shoes, not showering for a day. That might be easy while we're all socially isolating. Putting on makeup that is really vivid and vibrant, a la Jeffree Star. It could mean wearing a shirt backwards. Whatever it is, do it think of something that's consistent with your own personality and make it surprising, make it interesting, and you'll be surprised at how effective this one is. So there are a list of ideas. You can also do a search on the internet. There's a lot of ideas put out on the internet about this one, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are actually groups of people who have shared their alternate rebellions pictures around the place.